Hey guys, it's Carly from All the Pretty Books. I apologize, it's been like a month or so, a little bit less than since my last video. I was editing this video here when I stepped on my computer charger and broke it. I couldn't even recreate that again if I wanted to. I have no clue what happened and I saw it with my own eyes. So anyway, I reordered another one within like 30 minutes. And it had to go gallivanting all over the world. The new charger did. So anyway, it arrived and I now get to have charge on my computer and edit a video. For those who are new to my channel, I collect rare and signed Harry Potter translations. What I'm reshelving in this video are my Harry Potter translations. I have been kind of restructuring my collection a little bit. And what I'm collecting translation wise. So I've sold off some stuff. I bought a few other things and the shelves just needed to be reorganized. So what you see mostly around me here are the translations. Right behind me are the UK books. Over here are US books. And then my rare and signed live in another locked case in another room. And I've been collecting rare and signed books since 2009. For those who are coming back to my channel, welcome back. Y'all are great, and I appreciate your support. And again, I apologize. I never expected a computer charger to be such a holdup, and I actually had people messaging me saying just buy a second charger and return it, but that feels kind of ooky to me. I have a charger. It just had to go on a tour of the world first, I guess. So that's what happened. But anyway, I reshelved my translation collection on July 31st, which was Harry Potter's birthday, and then August 12th was my birthday, and it was great. I had so much fun. So while I was reshelving, I got really interested on the topic of birthday cakes because it's a very ubiquitous tradition for the most part, but I didn't really know much about where birthday cakes came from. So that's what I thought I would discuss while I'm reshelving my Harry Potter translation collection. There we go. I just got off work. It's like 3:30 in the morning, 3:45 in the morning, and I go to work tomorrow in the afternoon, so I've got to record this, edit together with the rest of the video, and then get it out on YouTube. It'll be fine. Like I said a bit ago, I filmed this on Harry Potter's birthday, July 31st, and we're definitely in August now, which is my birth month. And I love cake. I have always loved cake. I love to bake cakes, create cakes, decorate cakes, and then I love to give them away to people and watch them and enjoy them or hear about how they enjoyed them. I enjoy that much more so than the eating of the cake, if that makes sense. But regardless, cakes and birthdays were definitely on my mind, so I thought it'd be really interesting to research the history of cakes and birthday cakes and discuss it here while I am reshelving my library. The history of cake is as rich and layered as the desserts themselves. Cake's origins can be traced to the ancient world where sweetened breads served both practical and symbolic purposes. The ancient Greeks created plakos, flatbreads flavored with honey, nuts, and eggs, while the Romans developed a cake-like dish called placenta, or placenta, in which layers of dough were combined with cheese and honey. Even earlier, Egyptians made wheat flatbread sweetened with honey, which sometimes, what I think is so interesting though is that when we look back into ancient history, what we would call a cake was often less a dessert than a sacred offering or celebratory food. Through the medieval era, cakes retained their bread-like nature, so dense, hearty, and enriched with fruit, spices, and sweeteners, usually honey or similar. But the recipes of the period were closer to fruit-studded breads than the airy cakes that we know today. During the Renaissance, baking began to evolve significantly. Beaten eggs were introduced as a form of leavening, allowing for lighter textures, and recipes edged closer to early sponge cakes. This marked a turning point as cakes began to distinguish themselves from breads and took on a more celebratory identity in European life. By the 18th and 19th centuries, cakes had blossomed into highly symbolic and elaborate creations. Wedding cakes in particular grew ornate, often made of dense fruitcake covered in white icing that signified purity and wealth. The mid-19th century also saw the invention of tiered cakes, which became staples of matrimonial celebrations. At the time, sponge cakes matured in form and popularity, especially with the invention of chemical leavening agents like baking powder. This innovation led to the iconic Victoria sponge in Britain, while confections such as Austria's Zachtorte, layers of chocolate sponge with apricot jam, demonstrated a new level of refinement in European pastry. Cakes had moved fully into the realm of luxury, artistry, and ritual. The modern era ushered in a democratization of cake. Industrialization and the mass production of baking ingredients transformed cake from a symbol of privilege to a household staple. During the Great Depression in the United States, box cakes were introduced as a way to boost consumption of surplus goods, making cake both accessible and convenient. Post-World War II, marketing campaigns encouraged home bakers to focus on decoration and creativity, giving rise to the culture of brightly frosted, highly personalized cakes. Regional specialties also flourished, such as German chocolate cake, an American invention named for baker Sam German, Lane cake, jam cake, and honeybird cake, each embedding itself into the culinary traditions of families and regions. One of the most enduring ways cakes entered the heart of human celebration was through birthdays. The roots of the birthday cake can be traced to ancient Greece, where round candle-topped cakes were offered to Artemis, goddess of the moon. The cakes were round because moon round. The candles' light symbolized lunar radiance, and their smoke was believed to carry prayers heavenward. Though not a birthday ritual itself, this practice introduced the symbolic connection between cakes, candles, and commemoration. The true birthday cake tradition, however, took shape in 18th century Germany with Kinderfest, a celebration of children's birthdays. Cakes were baked with one candle for each year of the child's life, plus an extra for good fortune. Count Ludwig von Zinzendorf's 1746 birthday feast featured a cake so large it filled the oven, reports said, and it was adorned with enough candles to match his years, and it was memorable enough that people wrote about it. By the 19th century, birthday cakes had become fully codified. Swiss accounts from the 1880s describe cakes with candles lit for each year blown out in sequence by the celebrant, establishing the familiar ritual of extinguishing candles while making a wish. With the rise of industrial bakeries, sugar production, and chemical leavening, birthday cakes became more widely available, no longer just for the wealthy. The candle-topped cake became a staple of family and community life, and, importantly, much more accessible. The birthday celebration gained another powerful element in the late 19th and early 20th centuries: song. The tune of Happy Birthday to You originated in 1893 as Good Morning to All, later adapted with birthday lyrics that were first published in 1912. Over the 20th century, the song spread globally, and after a lengthy copyright battle, it entered public domain in 2016. This gave birthday cakes a performative element, combining song, candlelight, and shared wishes into a single universal ritual: the birthday celebration. So much fun. In the 20th and 21st centuries, birthday cakes have evolved further alongside consumer culture. Post-war cakes made home baking more accessible. Supermarkets popularized sheet cakes, and birthday designs increasingly drew inspiration from film, television, and personal themes. Today, birthday cakes occupy a unique cultural position. They are at once nostalgic and innovative. Social media has elevated them into the works of edible art. We have drip cakes, burn cakes, illusion cakes, towering cakes, Harry Potter cakes, of course, and so many more. And honestly, if you look on Instagram at any given point, there are so many wonderfully crafted Harry Potter cakes. They are phenomenal. Sometimes I'll just get on and search Harry Potter birthday cakes. This year I did not have a Harry Potter birthday cake, but I did in fact have a personal pie from a place here in Utah called Flake. It was a key lime personal pie, and it was really quite good. So anyway, that's a little brief history of the birthday cake. And if you would like to learn more about some of these ancient cakes, Tasting History with Max Miller has brought these recipes to life, and he is just so much fun. His research is great, his recipes are great, and he is just delightful to watch. I cannot say enough great things about him and his channel, and I'll put the link down below. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like more Harry Potter content, I co-host a podcast with Melanie, Eric, and sometimes Peter called Dialogue Alley, and we are the official podcast of the Potter Collector, and we have a lot of fun. We really, really do. We're on a little bit of a summer break. We will be coming back, I guess, 1st of September, although I will be on vacation the last couple weeks of September. So that'll be fun for me. But yeah, we'll be coming back in, I guess, season 6. I can't believe we've been out for almost 6 seasons as a podcast. That's just crazy. We've had so much fun, though. And we have merch. You can find our merch on our Dialogue Alley podcast website. And I'll put that link down below, too. And with that, I'm going to say y'all are great. Thanks for watching. Stay magical. And as always, happy collecting and good night.